طيب بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وبعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We'll go ahead and get started here inshallah. I do see we have about 66 participants, students who have joined. Few of you are new, so welcome, welcome. Um, let's go ahead and get started. Who could tell me the next name of Allah that we are learning? Al-Basir. What does al-Basir mean? Nuna, were you stretching or were you trying to answer the question?
I was stretching.
Okay. Who should we call? There's a lot of hands. This is sometimes a difficult, unless you know the answer.
Mariam.
Maryam, where's Maryam? Maryam, Maryam, Maryam. Do you see Maryam? Oh, I see Maryam. All right, let's go to Maryam.
It's like the all knowing, like the all noticing.
For all knowing. Okay, that's pretty close. Allah knows, definitely. But let me see. Ooh, Yusra Balqis. Yalla. Okay.
Allah can see everything.
Ooh, what's your name again?
Bilqis?
Balqis. And your sister is Yusra?
Yes.
MashaAllah. Very good. Excellent. Allah is known as the all-seeing. Meaning what? Allah can see us. Okay? Now, what does this mean? Is his sight like our sight? No, we'd never say that. Okay? How does Allah see in the dark when it's pitch black? We don't ask the questions how. When Allah gives us information, we believe in it at its surface level. We only dig deep when Allah gives us that information. Okay? So part of our creed, our aqidah is to believe in the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as they are given to us. We take its clear meanings as they are told to us. But we don't go into like, that doesn't make sense. How does Allah do this or how does Allah do that? Asking the how is the problem that many people fall into. Okay? So we'll explain that in details, inshallah. Salma, can you read the text on the bottom?
The all seeing, the one who says everything, sees
Yes
everything
or
such that nothing whatsoever is hidden from him.
yes. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has the perfect sight of every living creature above the earth and in the earth, within the skies, anywhere you can imagine. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the ever watcher. Okay? Let us go to the next slide. I see Jannah in the back. Jannah, you want to read? Yalla, Jannah. I was going to call on you, but I didn't know if you were there. Read the first star.
Who is Allah al-Basir? Sometimes we see people, but we do not know what they feel inside.
Yes. So we see people, and sometimes we don't know if they're happy or sad. You know, many times we come to somebody and we're like, we make fun of them or we're mean to them, and their feelings was already hurt, and we just hurt their feelings even more. Okay? So we don't have the sight of how people are feeling inside their hearts. What does that mean? We should be extra careful with the things that we say, right? Can you imagine you went and you said a word that hurt somebody's feelings and they were crying and you were laughing, and then they go home and they're sad, they can't sleep because of a word that you said. Okay? Iman, can you read the next one? You there, Iman? Naima, maybe you can.
I'm here.
Okay, go ahead, Iman, read.
Okay. Who is Allah Basir? Sometimes we see people, but we do not know what they feel inside. Allah Basir is the one who sees everyone and everything, big and small, near and far, and he sees what each one is going through inside.
Very good. So you see the kids here, right? They're sad, right? Everybody can see that, right? But we didn't know what their hearts were looking like or their emotional state was. Okay. And it's very important. I got the sun right in my face. You know, if you see my face like really bright, it's not because of all my iman or my face has so much nur. It's literally because the sun is shining on my face. Okay. Wow, that was supposed to be like a funny joke, but I don't see anybody laughing or smiling. Okay. It's okay. I'm used to a lot of people not laughing at my jokes. Okay. Maybe I got one person to laugh there. All right. Nevertheless. Okay, very good. So I just showed you guys this picture here of kids, feeling sad, right? Okay. Ibrahim Rasul, read Habibi.
We have eyes to see small and big things, but sometimes there are things so small that we cannot see them. And sometimes there are things so far away that we cannot see them either.
Can you give me an example, Ibrahim? What's something very small that we cannot see?
Um, I don't know.
You don't know? Let's ask Idris. Idris, what's something small that we barely can see? Huh, Idris? Open your mic. What do you think, Idris? Anything you can imagine that's very small that we can't see sometimes?
Mm, mm.
Anything? Anything comes to your mind?
The atom?
An atom? That's super small. Yeah, that's microscopic level. Luna, what do you think? Not as small as an atom. Something very small. Sometimes you have to look really close to see it. Unmute. Yeah, Luna.
A bug?
A bug? Like what kind of bug?
An ant?
Oh, I like that. I like that. Let me see. Do I have like this, right? Look at my screen. See these ants? Ants are so small that you have a hard time looking at them. Don't worry, don't hit your screen. Those are not real ants. Those are just ants on my monitor, okay? But subhanAllah, when you think of the creation of the ants, they look like these black dots, right? That move all over the place. Omar and Abu Bakr, have you seen ants before?
Yeah, but I know something smaller.
Okay.
A singular piece of sand.
Oh, that's a good one. I don't have that in my slides. But do you agree that at least ants are very small?
No. Can
You
I say
don't?
something?
Brother,
They are not small.
ants are not small?
Can I say something? No, they're not small.
Go ahead. Your brother disagreed with me. Oh, well, yeah, go ahead, say something.
Ants are small, but like when not the type of ants like larvae.
Okay, larva is small. I agree with that. But we understand that ants are typically small. Correct? In general, everybody agrees with that, right? Lubna, help me out here. Lubna, you agree? Ants are small? Or are they like huge and gigantic, or they're like very, very small? Sometimes you'll find like a trail of ants and you have to zoom your eyes in to really see them. Okay? Agree, right? The smallest ant is the Bara atoma. That's so small I can't even pronounce it. Okay, very good. Well, let me ask you guys this. This is what an ant typically looks like. Okay, they look very harmless, right? Because we see them from far away. If you were to zoom in a little bit, look what you can see from these ants. Like they have these sharp claws or teeth, right? That looks pretty scary when you can like see the tiny things like they're just gonna chew something out, right? You see their legs, they're like creepy crawlers, okay? But this is what we see from far away, okay? I want to show you another picture. We can see ants, or let me have Afan, can you read the text there? We can see ants.
We can see ants as small insects, but only Allah al-Basir knows exactly what they look like.
You want to see an ant close up?
No, really, no.
Well, you have no choice because you're going to look what an ant looks like when we get really close to it. This is an ant.
Yeah. And let's see. I have a microscope. I never tried putting a head on the microscope.
Yeah, and if you were to zoom in on an ant, now look at the details that you could see. Subhanallah, okay? You could see, what do they call these? Whiskers? I wouldn't want to call it fur or like hair, but can you imagine ants were crawling around us, but they were as big as an apple? Now everybody all of a sudden is going to get super terrified of ants, right? Yeah, look at their antenna. Look at this antenna right here. See the antenna, how it goes like this way and this way? I mean, in all honesty, the ants, at least it seems like their hair is combed very nicely, so more nicer than some of the hair I see in the classroom right now. Okay? Obviously, they don't. Another amazing thing, look at the eyeball. Okay? They have eyes on the side of their heads. I don't even know how they could see, right? Imagine you had eyes on the side of your head. You'd probably be hitting something every time you walk to it, right? Okay? So there's a lot of details for us to see that we don't even notice when it comes to ants. Okay. And subhanAllah, this just makes you appreciate the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just because you cannot see the details of these ants, it really makes you say subhanallah. Allah al-Basir obviously can see these details because he's the one who created the ant in this way, right? And when you realize something like that, like I said, it makes you appreciate this creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I don't know if you guys seen an ant like this close up, right? Yeah, I mean, you know what a tarantula is, right? Even a tarantula looks very scary. And the reason why those look very scary is because what? Is because they're much bigger. So if you imagine an ant that was crawling on you, you know, sometimes when we see an ant crawling at us, we just like, you know, just move it away, not a big deal. But had an ant like this, of this size, crawled on us, we'd be very scared. We'd break our wudu many times out of fear just from seeing these ants. Yeah. What other details do you notice other than the eyeball? And if you study the way ants operate, Allahu Akbar, it is amazing at how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the ants. And of course, the whole point is that we understand that there are things that we can see and there are things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can see. Let us go on to say Samira. Can you read? Samira.
Yes.
Can you read?
Who's Allah Bashir? When we do something bad even if no one sees us. Allah al-Bashir can see us.
It's not, yeah, we say Basir, not Bashir, okay? Allah al-Basir. Can you say that again, Samira?
Allah al-Basir.
Very good, very good. Your sister want to read? Or
Said
did
yes.
does your, is that who?
Aziza.
Aziza. Aziza, have you, if your mom told you not to eat a cookie from the cookie jar, okay? Okay? She told you don't eat any cookies. And then your mom went to go get the mail or, use the bathroom or walked outside. And it's the perfect time for you to what? Get a cookie. Why? Because your mom's not watching. Your dad's at work. Your mom's busy. Is this the time? If she's not looking and watching, perfect time to take the cookie, don't you think? Why?
Because mom said no,
Okay, your mom said no. But
and
she's
Allah can see us,
there you go, Aziza.
and also something bad can happen.
Yeah, obviously, right? This is the most important, fundamental, basic point I want us to learn. It does not matter if your parents cannot see or they can. When you are given instructions, for example, Allah tells us to pray how many times a day? 5 times a day. Allah tells us, do not say a bad word. Allah tells us not to cheat, lie, or steal. Now, just because your mom is gone, is this the time to do all those bad things? Obviously not. I like that. Yes, Miraj, like this. No, it's not. When we're praying, right? So you see this girl. What do you think she's thinking of, by the way? Abdullah. What do you think's in her mind? Abdullah Khan.
You?
What do you think she's thinking of, the girl? She's looking at the cookie jar.
She might
She's
steal it. She might steal it.
Yeah, she might take cookie. And it's not like, okay, taking a cookie may not be the big deal, right? But you get the point. Maybe she's thinking the shaitan is coming to her, telling her, hey, your mom and dad is not here. Go ahead and do it. It's not a big deal. This is how the shaitan, it's as if it whispers in a voice that you're very, very comfortable with. It's like it uses your own voice to whisper to you. Go ahead and do it. Or don't worry about that. Okay? But you have to understand that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching us at every moment, seeing what we will do about the things that are in front of us. Okay? Wissam, can you read?
Yes.
Go ahead and read.
When we pray, even if no one sees us, Allah al-Basir sees us, and He knows if we are playing good or not.
Playing or praying?
Praying.
Praying. So let me ask you this. Let's say and this happens to a lot of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your mom and dad always wants you to pray good, correct?
Yeah.
Does praying good mean you're doing like fast exercises up and down?
No, it means you're making sure to read your Quran slow.
You read slow, you think of the words, you pay attention, you're trying to enjoy the salah, you're not rushing through it. When I see kids rushing through the salah, I don't know if they're praying or exercising. They're going up and down. Like, this is not a game. It's not a race to say who prayed the fastest, right? If you want to compete and rush, leave that to running, okay? But for us as Muslims, we have to pray good. And when Muslims really, or when kids really pray good, if their mom and dad was watching them, right? Now all of a sudden they say, Allahu Akbar. And they say all the words correctly and slowly, and they take their time. And the second dad, look at this picture. You want to see a funny picture?
Yeah.
Look at it. Is this kid praying good, you think?
No.
No. How many kids pray like this? Okay? Like, I mean, look at him. Is he praying or playing? You think
Playing.
look at this guy.
Playing.
What is he looking at? Is he looking at like an angel or something up here? I have no idea. But maybe his dad is over here, so he thinks he can get away with stuff like this. You understand? These kids are
understand.
playing and goofing off because their dad is in front and he cannot see. Okay? So if he cannot see, a lot of kids think that they can get away with doing things that are not correct. But we have to understand and believe that we are praying to Allah and for Allah and not to our parents and for our parents. Our parents only recommend us to do good things. But at the end of the day, we are doing them for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? And it's very important for all of us to remember that. The imam during the khutbah, or the imam in the masjid, or your mom or your dad, or your bigger brother or sister, or your uncle or aunt, they will always advise you, do this and do that, fast, and don't say bad words. But we're not doing it for them. Because if we're doing it for them, then we're going to act all goofy when they're not watching. And that's not the point. The point is we pray our best as possible so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pleased with us. Is that clear? So I want to make sure you guys know this is not the behavior of how we are to act when we're praying. Okay? When we pray, we take our time. We pray slowly. We say our words out loud. We take we pray as if we are watching Allah or seeing Allah, knowing that we cannot see Him. We know for certain that Allah can see us. Is that clear? Mina, is that clear? Yes, everybody? Let's go to the next slide. Fatima, can you read? Mina, can you read? Can somebody read? Well, Muhammad Sufyan, go ahead and read. Where's your camera at? Camera still doesn't work. Yalla, Muhammad. Your camera works, but your microphone doesn't. Naima, I can't hear you, Muhammad. Yalla, Naima.
Okay. Allah sees all things, no matter how small it is. He sees everything under the earth and can see everything that is above the heavens. He sees everything that is alive and everything that is dead.
Very good. Miraj, ready?
Yes.
He sees the black ant.
He sees a black cat. He sees the black ant crawling on black rock in the darkness of the night. He sees all things, no matter where it is.
Good. Let's go to Yusuf.
Allah sees the way we are living our lives, the way we treat our parents and our brothers and sisters. He sees us rushing in our prayer.
Okay, that's good. Hamza.
Yes.
You see the kid here?
What?
You see the kid?
Yes.
Know who he's mad at?
Who?
His dad. Is that acceptable? Can the child be upset at his mom and dad?
No.
No. Your mom and your dad, they all love you. They take care of you. They buy you nice clothes and they give you toys. And they give you right or not? And now that your dad and mom get old, and then now you have all of a sudden an attitude and you're talking back to your mom and dad? How is this possible, Hamza? I know. Hamza agrees with me. That's good. Okay? Sometimes we get frustrated. And it's unfortunate that we take that frustration out on our parents. Fatima and Amna, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
You would never do that to your mom or dad or get annoyed or frustrated, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you agree. So, in every case, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching us and our mom is asking us, did you clean your room? Did you do your homework? And you get annoyed, you get frustrated. You're like, my mom's calling me again and again and again. You know why she's calling you again and again and again? Because you haven't listened the first time, right? She has to call you so many times like a broken record because you have her ignored, because you're not responding. But I'm playing games. Can't she wait? It hurts me when I hear that. You want your parents to wait because you're playing video games? Does that make any sense? You want your mom and dad to wait because you're playing a video game that they bought for you, and now you're disobeying your mom and dad because of the video game that they bought for you, that they gave you as a gift? Idris, help me, Habibi. Idris, tell us here, what should we do if we're playing video games and your mom or your dad calls you? What should we do, Idris? Huh? You want to tell us? Is it a hard question? Noah, what do you think? Noah. Let's say you're playing games, whether that's video games or whatever. Now your mom and dad call you. Do you tell them, Mom, Dad, hold on, I'm not finished? Or do you respond to them?
Respond to them.
Right away. What if you're in the middle of the video game? What if you're not finished? Should we tell them to wait? Hold on?
No.
No. Your mom and dad deserve better than that, right? Adia, what if you're talking to your friend? What conversation is more important to have? The one with your friends or the one that your mom is calling you to? Of course. Without any shadow of a doubt. Your mom and dad deserve better than that. But we put them on hold. We make them wait because of a decision that we're making on that spot. That my friends come first. That my video games come first. You're not saying it with your words, but you're showing it with your actions. And I know nobody feels that way. I know nobody feels that way, that games are more important than your parents. I know we don't feel that way. I know we don't. But the thing I'm trying to bring up is we act that way. We show it with our actions that our parents don't deserve, are not our priority. And what is our priority are the games that we're playing, the friends that we're talking to, the people that we see. We put them first before the people who are actually first in our lives. They should be first. Yeah? And as you make those decisions, you have to understand that Allah al-Basir is seeing your actions. Allah al-Basir is watching you. Allah al-Basir is seeing how you interact and you behave. He's seeing what you make a priority and what you don't. So if we put our parents on hold because of something else that we are doing, then we need to drop that. One of the scholars, I'm going to explain something to you guys, okay? One of the scholars, he was teaching a class, he had a lot of students. Umar Musa Zaid, you listening to me?
Yes.
Nada, can you hear me?
Yes.
One of the scholars, Nada, was teaching a big, large class. And guess what his mom says? She calls him, sorry, to come at her service. To go and do what? Feed chickens. To feed the chickens. Yeah? What do you think the scholar said? Mom, hold on. I'm teaching a class for the sake of Allah. You have to wait. I'm not going to go feed chickens right now. You know what she did? You know what the scholar did?
What?
He left the class and he went to go feed the chickens. He made all of the students wait so he can go feed the chickens. Is it because the chickens are more important than the students? Huh? Luna, is the chickens that more important than the students?
They're not, but he was listening to his mother.
There you go. Exactly. You know what? It doesn't matter what your parents is calling you to. What matters is that you respond to them. Does that make sense, Selma?
Yes, it does.
Very good. So what should I do, Selma, if my mom called me right now on my phone? Let me see my phone.
Yeah, you should say, can I have a second and respond to her?
Yeah. Should I just say, hey guys, my mom's calling me, but I'll call her back. It doesn't matter. She'll wait. I'm teaching right now 76 kids. A'udhu billah. If that is for the sake of Allah, I'm doing this for the sake of Allah, right? You guys are
That's
not.
gonna ruin everything.
That will ruin everything. I should close my class and just go home. If I'm gonna put my mom and make her wait, I have problems. Big problems. So
Mm-hmm.
I have huge problems. If I'm gonna make
Ginormous problems.
gigantic,
Ginormous.
ginormous. Is there any other big words that we could use?
Binormous.
Binormous, trinormous. It is humongous.
Mm-hmm.
You understand the point, guys. And I'm not talking to you guys like you don't listen to your parents. But you will have decisions you have to make. What if Selma, I'm doing super son? What if Selma, what if I'm doing my homework? It's important. And my mom calls me.
You stop your homework and talk to her, then you finish.
Exactly. But like these are all important things, like doing your homework, learning Islam.
Parents number one, then everything comes up.
Oh, exactly.
Just put it simplified.
Very simple. You simplified it for a very huge issue, which is very good. So here's the point now. I want you guys to pay attention. I should respond to my mom and dad. Mariam, you listening? I should respond to my mom and dad when they call me, even if I'm teaching Islamic studies. Correct? Right? Now imagine I was playing video games. Should I not respond to them? Isn't it even a bigger shame that you don't respond to your mom and dad because you're playing PlayStation? You're playing video games and you told your mom and dad to wait? Oh my Allah, we have problems. Is this clear? So I want you to, but then you're going to say, but teacher Fahmi, I can't pause the game. And I'm playing online and I'm playing like FIFA or soccer. And if I just leave, then the other team is going to score. You know what I will tell you? So what? Who cares? Boo-hoo. It doesn't matter if you're playing online. Wallahi, if anything, that should show you. The next time you're playing a game and you're about to lose because you need to go respond to your mom, you just prove to yourself and inshallah you prove to them that they matter more than an online video game. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But you're gonna lose and you're not gonna win the game, and who cares? That's your mom and dad calling you. Okay? Don't negotiate it either. Don't tell your mom and dad, but can I just finish this? No, you don't need to do that. Don't go to that low level of It's time to prioritize that. I just want to finish this game because even no, I told you guys this, and I'll say it again. If your mom, and this is probably a little heavy for you guys, so I apologize for this, okay? But when your mom calls you and you respond with an attitude, that's just as bad. Like, is it a problem that you responded to your mom with an attitude because she called you and now she disturbed your gaming or your fun times? You're playing with your cat. You're playing Fortnite. You're playing what other games are out there? Roblox. Roblox. Don't know what that is, but everybody, yes, see, name it. Roblox. What else is there that's really fun? You got 2K47. That's Y2K. I don't know. 2K47. AK-47. That's something else. Yes, all of these games. Look, Allahu Akbar. You guys are saying all the different games that are out there, like surahs from the Quran. Yes, mashallah, Nintendo and Fortnite and PUBG. I have no idea what that is. Minecraft. Yes, salam, and Fortnite. And what else do we have that we could add to the list of things that we have? Poppy Playtime. Habiba, I don't even know what this is. Feeling old. Okay? But I will tell you this. Okay, and this is a little bit heavy. What if you told your mom, I'm not responding, or I'm not going to listen to you, and that's the last time you ever spoke to them? Can you imagine how you could live your life that way? The last conversation you had with your mom and dad was in disobedience because they weren't a priority. And I've told you that my dad, if he called me today, I'd pick up. But he can't call me. Why? He passed away. May Allah have mercy on him. So the opportunity of me getting good deeds through my father is now in person, is not there. Right? So the opportunity for you to listen to your parents, take advantage of it. Prove to your mom and dad they are number one in your life. That they deserve the best. Not your friends, not your friends on your online games. The ones who deserve your best is your parents. Believe me, your friends, and I've learned this the hard way. When you need your friends the most, this is when they won't pick up your phone call, by the way. But if I were to call my mom saying, I need something, she would come to my house to give it to me. That's how much she loves me. And therefore, I should respond and return that communication that
you should put your chair back. You should scoot back.
In the same way. Is that clear? Why did I take so long about this? Because it's so super important. It's very important. And I love you guys for the sake of Allah. And I hope you understand the importance of your parents in your lives. And I hope you take advantage of that. Adam, can you read the rest of it? Allah sees the way we are living our lives. Go ahead. Yalla ya Adam. Adam Hashem. Can you talk?
Yeah, sorry, my mom was emailing me, so I have to respond. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Wait a minute. So you responded to your parents. What is it right now? Would you leave the class?
Yeah, if she was calling me,
yeah, absolutely you would. I don't even want your permission. If your mom called you right now and you would have to leave this lesson, you should respond to them. Program yourself that way. No, your mom and dad should not have to call you 3, 4, 5 times. Where are you? How come you didn't listen to me? Whatever the case is. Right? You understand? Even if you're in this lesson learning about Allah and you're learning about Prophet ﷺ, you can always learn about Allah. You don't have to choose this class over mom and dad. Mom and dad are first. That's better.
Can you repeat the question? Sorry, I had to answer something. If there was a question, but if you were talking about emailing your mom, then yeah, I listened to that.
Very good. Awesome. Can you read Adam, Allah sees us?
Okay. Allah sees us the way we are living our lives, the way we treat our parents and our brothers and sisters. He sees us rushing in our prayer. What does Al-Basir do to us in our lives? It gives us ihsan. What is ihsan? It is to worship Allah as though you can see Him, but although you can't see Him, you know He sees you.
Very important. You know, this is why they say a muhsin is one who worships and prays to Allah even when everybody is not around. Allahu Akbar. A muhsin is somebody who knows Allah regardless of who's around him. A muhsin will pray to Allah even if his mom and dad are not around. Yes, you can, Yusuf. Go for it. Okay? A muhsin does not do bad things when it's just him and Allah. A muhsin always operates and functions the way he's supposed to, regardless of whether his mom or dad is watching, because he knows that Allah is watching him. Allah sees the way we're living our lives, the way we treat our parents and our brothers and sisters. And for parents who are listening to this, we must remind our kids of the names of Allah. You know, Allah is Al-Basir. He's watching us. We can't lie. Allah is Al-Basir. He's looking at us. He sees the way we're behaving. And we have to remind our kids to make good decisions. And video games, I would tell the parents, are not a pacifier. They are not just given to kids to keep them busy. Use them as a reward system. They did something good, reward them. And as you reward them, you never would give them ice cream for 2, 3, 4 hours, right? Hence, you would give them like a cup of ice cream is more than sufficient. So you give them games for a few minutes, not hours. And once they get this adrenaline integrated in their system and they feel the excitement and the thrill, it's hard to get that pacifier out of their system. Just like a child, you know, a little pacifier is given to an infant to keep its mouth busy. We should not give kids out a pacifier that's electronics, iPads, and our cell phones and video games. Because the second we take it away, they go into like a withdrawal and they're just kicking and fighting and shouting and screaming and unhappy. Okay? Is this clear? You guys know what a muhsin is? One who worships Allah as though he can see Allah, but he knows that Allah can see him. Okay? I hope and I pray that you are a good child to your parents. And I hope and I pray that Allah admits you in Jannah just because of your treatment to your mom and dad. And you can be a good child today and not wait till tomorrow when you have a job and then, you know, your mom and dad don't want your money. They don't want vacation trips. They don't want fancy cars from you. All they want is your love and your time. Okay? So give it to them and give them your utmost respect and dedication and courtesy. All right. What should we do now that we know Allah is Al-Basir? Salma, I see your hand. Go ahead, Salma. Read. Lubna, where are you, Lubna? Are you raising your hand? Good, Salma, read.
Okay. When we know Allah is watching us, it should make us feel embarrassed to do anything wrong. It reminds us that Allah...
Stay right there, Salma. Let me go to another one. I say Musa Fuladi, are you there? Yalla, unmute. I saw you raising your hand, so I don't know if you wanted to talk. Maymuna, you want to read? Nurani. You want to read? Let me know if you can. Oh, go ahead, Maymuna. It reminds us. If you can't, I'm going to help you. Okay? You want me to help you or you know how to read?
Do you want to read?
When we know Allah is watching us, it should make us feel embarrassed to do anything wrong. It reminds us that Allah sees our good deeds no matter who is around us. We don't.
Stay right there. Very good job, Maimuna. You read like a pro. You read better than I can. You read smooth and angelic, mashallah. Tabarakallah. Good job, Maimuna. Can I go to Musa Fuladi or your sister? Who's there? Yalla, read. Can you read?
When we
Lala, we don't do good deeds.
we don't do good deeds for many fame or any gain.
Yes, we don't do good deeds for money, fame, or any gain. We do it for the pleasure of Allah. There are people who have sold their religion because the only thing they do, good deeds for money or for the cameras. We're not like that. Okay? You know, it's like if you want to do a good deed, leave the camera at home. Do it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imam al-Shafi'i, he said, I wish I could teach my knowledge without my name being ascribed to it. Meaning he didn't want to get any recognition or praise. Okay? Very beautiful concepts that I hope we understand that if Allah is al-Basir and him seeing our good deeds is the only recognition that we should care about. If Allah is happy with us and the whole world is mad at us, we should care less. As long as Allah is pleased. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Okay? Amir. Did I just mute myself? Look like I did. Okay. I'm still here. Yusuf, go ahead. You want to read?
No, I don't want to read, or maybe I'll read, but what does al-Basir mean again?
What does al-Basir mean? That's a great question. I'm going to go and ask somebody. I see some Hamza, Jamaluddin. What does al-Basir mean? Oh, brother. Do we have to restart our lesson? Jamal, did you mute yourself? Should we go back to the beginning? Was I talking this whole time on mute? I'm curious. Lubna, aka Lulu, where are you at? Can you help us with the answer?
Means the one who sees everything.
The one who sees everything. Yes, sir. The all-seeing, okay? And that's going to be your very first Kahoot question, I believe. Okay? All right. There is something called Hanin. Can you read Hanin? There is something called the boycotts. You know what the boycott is, right? Everybody knows what boycott is nowadays, right? When you refuse to buy something from someone because of something. You know, maybe they're using this money against the Muslims or against you. Boycott, right? You choose not to support, or support a business with your money because they use that money for oppression, for something wrong. That's a boycott. You choose where your money goes. Okay. I think a lot of the youngsters, the young Muslims, understand what boycott is. Fine. Yusra, you want to read? Who did I say that was going to read? I unmuted somebody. Yalla, Yusra. The Quraysh? Oh, Hani, where are you at, Hani? Okay, you're next. Go ahead, Yusra. Let's go, Hani.
Quraysh become very worried about the growth of Islam and decided to
implement
a boycott against
Banu Hashim
and Banu
al-Muttalib.
That's
good, Yusra. You did amazing, mashallah. Okay, let me go to Haneen. Oh, Balqis is raising her hand. Okay, Balqis, I'll go to you. Just wait for Haneen, okay? Haneen, yalla.
After Haneen.
Okay. 1 second. Yeah, go ahead, Haneen. In that boycott,
They agreed not to marry from among them, do business with them, enter their home, or even speak with them with them until they handed over the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam so that they could kill him.
Very good. Stay right there. Stay right there. Go ahead. Read the. Is it Bilqis?
The
The
documents
documents was written and
hung inside
the
Kaaba. Yeah, that's it. Good job, yeah, Bilqis. You're amazing, mashallah. Fatima, yalla. The Muslims?
The Muslims were kept within the valley and their food supply shortly stopped. All food and other goods that came into Mecca were brought right away by the Quraysh so the Muslims wouldn't have anything.
Very good. So look what they did. They trapped the Muslims. They bought all the supplies so that the Muslims would not have any. It was getting super tough for the Muslims and for the Prophet ﷺ and the companion. Lubna, why I don't see your hand? I don't even see. Are you raising your hand? Oh, there you are. Okay. Lulu. Lubna, Lulu. Yellow, go ahead. Go ahead.
The Muslims got very hungry and were very tired, so they ended up having not chose but to eat leaves and
Leather. Leather. You know what these are made out of? Okay? They had to eat leaves and grass and leather because there was no food. Khalid, read next.
The situation was getting so bad that the women and their children could be heard crying from outside the valley and the valley that they stayed in.
Very good. Iman, Bashir, yalla. The situation.
say the yeah, you say
Everybody wants to raise their hand to read, and then nobody wants to raise their hand.
The situation was getting so bad that the women and their children could be heard crying from outside the valley that they stayed in.
Very good, mashallah. Excellent job. Afan, can you read? Or Afan?
This situation continued for 3 years when finally in the month of Muharram of the 10th year of prophethood, the boycott was finally cancelled. The Quraysh were divided. Some of them liked the boycott, the others did not.
The others did not. Excellent job. Somebody's asking in the chat, Mariam, can you talk? Okay, good.
Yeah, I can talk.
Go ahead. In some reports,
the prophet received revelation that the treaty was destroyed by ants and informed his uncle of all of them.
yes. So, very good. Ibrahim, can I ask you a question? Quickly, Ibrahim. Maybe not. It's okay.
Yeah.
What does boycott mean again?
Boycott means to stop doing something or to stop buying or to stop buying from some places.
Yeah, so the Quraysh boycotted the Prophet ﷺ and his companions to a huge degree. We're not going to talk to you. We're not going to visit you in your homes. We're not going to marry your family members. You're not going to marry our family members. We're not going to buy food for you or from you, nor are we going to sell anything from you. So there was a complete blockade of that. Now, you know, Alia, are you there? Check this out, Alia. There was a report that the person who wrote the agreement, the contract of this boycott, he hung it in the Kaaba. His name was Baghid ibn Amr ibn Hashim. And the second he put the contract, he wrote it and he hung it on the Kaaba. You know what happened to his fingers or his hands?
Well, they must have got hurt or something.
Absolutely. Allah caused his fingers or his hands to become paralyzed, meaning his hands were not even working because he did something that was so grave and so dangerous and so harmful to the Muslims that Allah protected them. Who knows what came next? There was some sad news. Let's see. Selma, do you know what sad news happened?
In the year of sorrow, after that,
Yeah.
in the year of sorrow, Khadija and Abu Talib, I think.
Yeah, you got it.
Abu
Read
Talib,
it.
were very sick, sick and weak because of the occupation and the boycott. So in the year of sorrow, it's called the year of sorrow because they both died.
Correct. So Abu Talib, the uncle of the Prophet ﷺ, fell sick. What's suk? He fell sick and he soon died. Okay? And then Hanin. Thank you, Dudu. Hanin, can you read?
The 10th year of prophethood, Abu Talib, the uncle of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, fell sick and soon died. He died in the 10th year of prophethood, which was 6 months after the boycott. Khadija, the wife of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, died about 2 months after Abu Talib.
SubhanAllah. Now, they call it, Am al-Huzn, or the year of sorrow or sadness. And there's really no reports of the Prophet or the companions titling it, but it is a reference point that many of us understand by that. Okay? But this was a big, huge, ginormous, humongous, any words to make it big, impact on the Prophet ﷺ and his companions. Tawfiq, are you there? Yalla ya Tawfiq. Don't leave me hanging, bro. Tawfiq, read the next slide. You got the easiest one out of everybody. All right. Thank you, Tawfiq. You said it very beautiful. Now let me go ahead and share. Oh, no. I think it's going to be. Thank you all. May Allah bless your hearts, your health, and your wealth. And for everything, for all your patience, mashallah. Very much appreciate you all for being so patient. The class went a little bit over, but you guys always hang on and hang through. I love that. So let's do the Kahoot and then we will end, inshallah. Fatima, or not Fatima, Maymuna, can I tell you something? How, Maymuna? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good. So this is now, have you ever played Kahoots before?
No.
All right, you're going to enjoy this one, okay? This is now going to be a fun game, okay? After every lesson, we will do a Kahoot, basically on all the things that we learned today. Like, what does al-Basir mean? You're going to pick the correct answer. The faster you pick it, the more points you get. But if you pick it too fast and you selected something wrong, you get 0 points for that, okay? So when this finishes loading, my laptop is in its last moments of life. It always feels like that. But I will send a link in the chat. You click the chat, you put your name in, and then inshallah, you'll be able to play with us, okay? And your mom or your dad or your sisters or your aunts, uncles, whoever is in the house, even your cats, they can help you with this. Sounds fun?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let me just told you it's a little bit slow. And then after all of this, what we'll do, I'll take all the names I've played Kahoots and I'll put it in a spin the wheel. And if it comes and lands on your name, guess what you get? A gift card. So then you can take your mom or your dad. Never had this when I was young. All right, let me turn off that music. All right.
Where's the chat? Where's the
link.
chat? I gotta put your name.
I'm gonna.
Time's right there.
Okay, you'll see the you see the link there, inshallah. Okay, the link is in the chat. Everybody, go ahead and click it, and I'll give it a few minutes, inshallah, and then we'll start. Okay. Oh.
Hey.
That's what is that? That's that me Mary. Okay, whatever that means. I see you, Maimuna. You joined? Good. Oh, that one is me. Okay. You don't see your name? Let me see. Waste. Queen Iman. It's not just Iman, it's Queen Iman. Oh, I see Zaid. Jad is in here? Sorry, King Jad is here? I didn't even see you, Jad. You didn't talk to me. Oh, there you are, Jad. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah, no soccer practice or soccer games this morning?
Yeah, I had a soccer tournament today. It was my last tournament before the end of the season.
So your season ended?
Yeah, but tomorrow I have a party and I'm gonna get trophies.
Awesome. You guys eating any pizza or anything like that?
Yeah, there's gonna be pizza, ice cream, a lot of stuff.
Great. Looking forward to it. Can I invite myself?
No. I mean, you live far away from California, so I don't know if you'll be able to make it. It's only tomorrow.
No, I'm in California. You're in California too, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're like neighbors. It's never too far to drive from
Where do you live in California?
in Elk Grove, bro. Sacramento.
Sacramento? Yeah, you're not going to be able to make it.
Where are you, sir?
I am in Chico.
Okay, all right.
Means it will take you through
Yeah, about 2-3 hours.
It will take you 3 hours to drive here.
That is true. That's a good point. You got a point there, Jed.
I can send you some pizza and ice cream.
You could do that, yes. You know.
I'll have to see if I want to, if I'm gonna inhale it all or send some to you.
I wouldn't inhale it. Definitely don't inhale it, but just DoorDash me, all right?
Okay.
All right. That's good. I just got pizza and ice cream. No, I definitely I'm happy to hear that, Jed. Hope you have fun. Anybody want to talk while we're waiting for everybody to join? We only have 55 people in the Kahoot, waiting for everybody else. Everybody else still need, everybody's joined or not yet? Habibi Tawfiq, if it was up to me, I would let you win all the time, Habibi. I know. Talking about pizza does sound good. We should do a pizza party. One of these days, inshallah, I think one of the students or parents recommended to do something in person. What do you guys think of that? That would be cool, right? We go to Masjid al-Nur, for example. And I'm looking. I want to do that, inshallah, one of these days. So we'll have to do like a class that is in person. And no, come on, Naima. You're too old. You think you guys are having fun? I have more fun than you guys. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. You know, never too old for ice cream and pizza, by the way. But yeah, what I want to do, inshallah, if Allah grants us the ability, is to do a class in person. And we'll do the same thing, Cahoots, spin the wheel. a live lesson. We'll also have to live stream because there's a lot of kids who are not in California, like Muhammad Sufyan's in North Carolina. Unless we like spent money to, and some Khalid Ahmed's in Canada. That would be kind of difficult. You need your passports and all that good stuff. Oh, Fatima Khan is also in North Carolina. That's a problem. Well, it's not a problem, but yeah, you know. I know the thing is teaching a class online and in person, it would be difficult, but it would still be very fun. So for those who are like in Davis or out of the, you know, you might have to drive half hour. Miraj and Leila are in Minnesota. That would be difficult, right? But I wouldn't want to just say a cancel class, and Safina Mustafa is also in North Carolina. I wouldn't want to just cancel the class for the people who are out of state or too far away. I still want to give them an opportunity to join, right? Muna's in Stockton, right? So you got a few people, but I think it would still be very fun. I think it would be super fun. And then, you know, after the class is over, I'll bring in pizza, you know, maybe ice cream. And so on and so forth. Somebody said something. Let me see. So, inappropriate name. Somebody said, I don't see anything. All right, everybody in? Can we start, inshallah? Naima, I didn't see anything. If you let me know, and then I can fix that, inshallah. Is everybody ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready, inshallah. If you're in the Kahoot and you're waiting. A lot of thumbs up. Good, good, good. That would be another thing. Like if we're doing it in person, it would be difficult. Like if you actually were to think about it, you would have to bring in a laptop, or maybe your parents could be there. That would be cool too. Let them join the party or the fun, the class. And then we go from there. I definitely want to do something, inshallah. Okay. Name, I don't see it, but if I do spot it, I'll let you know, inshallah. All right. I think we're ready though, inshallah. 58 people. There's 62 in the Zoom call. We're at 11:20. Anybody needs still 1 minute? Go thumbs down if you're not ready. Okay. Yalla ya Idris. I'm waiting for you guys. Come on. Allahu Akbar. Somebody just texted me. I decided to do class instead of a basketball tournament. Muhammad, brother, you make me proud, bro. So happy. I know you guys are sacrificing so much to be here. It's Saturday morning. You could go out, you could go do stuff. But when when I get kids that tell me like, oh, I could have done this and that, but I decided to tell my mom I wanted to do this instead. It makes my heart soft. Al-Basir can see the condition of my heart. Yeah. May Allah accept it from you and bless you and give you much more in return. All right, we're going to start in 5 seconds, unless I see a thumbs down. 4, 3, 2. What comes after 1? Who can tell me? I mean, after 2. What's after 2? It's not 0, it's 3, brother. Trick question. So what comes after 2, not before 2? 1 and 0. All right, Bismillah. Here we go. I think we got about 10 questions. These are good questions. I got excited with these questions. All right. First question. Here we go. Oh, 13 questions. What does al-Basir mean? The most basic, simple question we can ask. Is it the all-seeing, the all-hearing, the most merciful? What y'all think? Zero seconds. Come on, everybody should get this pretty much correct. 4 people thought it was the all-knowing. Yeah, I get it. Allah is the all-knowing, but that's not what al-Basir means, right? Omar, Musa, Zayn, Ayub, Ahmed, and just Maryam. I see what you mean. Yeah, no Reem. We missed Reem. Uwais, there you go. Wow, look at the score. 973, 972, 971, 970, 969. What do you think sixth place has? Huh. All right, next question. What is ihsan? Don't tell me it's your best friend's name. Yeah? What is ihsan? To worship Allah as if you see Allah. Very good. What does that mean? Okay. Like, you know, when the camera is recording you, like imagine I walked with you everywhere you were, and I have a video camera on you, and I'm just recording the way you act, the way you talk. Aren't you gonna, can you imagine how you're going to act? You're going to be the best kid on the face of this earth because you know there's a camera on you. Parents, same thing. If a camera was recording every word you say, even if somebody disrespected you in the shopping mall, you're not going to flip. You're not going to go crazy. You're going to be very respectful and polite. So that's how we should be. We should be as Muslims, very respectful, as if a camera is recording our every movement. All right, very good. Next question. Why did the Quraysh boycott Banu Hashim? Was it for celebrating, to make friends, to stop Islam, for trade, business purposes? Very good. They wanted to suffocate Islam, basically. Queen Iman. I'm impressed, mashallah. Very good. Next question. True or false? The boycott lasted 3 years. True or false? Yes, it did. We shared that fact. Oh, way sticking up there. Nice. Next question. Question number 5. What did Muslims eat during the boycott? Rice and beans, bread and meat, chicken tikka masala, although that looks super good, leaves and leather, fruits and vegetables, or nothing at all? What did they eat? Don't get distracted by the picture or what you would like to order. No. One person said they eat chicken tikka masala. Really? Okay. Okay. Well, Naima, welcome to the top 5. Nice to see you. True or false? The boycott was never canceled, meaning it kept on going on and on and on. Five seconds. Correct. It was, the boycott was never canceled. That is false. It was canceled. Question number 7. Who died shortly after the boycott? It was two people. Yes, Abu Talib and Khadija. Very good. Salam. Yes, salam. Very good. Question number 8. True or false? Khadija died before Abu Talib. I don't know if we made this clear, but we did definitely read it. Very good. That is the majority got the correct answer. Queen Iman still on top. Allahumma barak. That's good. What did the Quraysh do to the treaty? They ignored it. They hung it in the Kaaba. They lost it. They burnt it. They emailed it to all of the people of the Quraysh. Email, guys. Email. Or is it purple? Email didn't exist. So they faxed it to everyone in their homes. Huh. Five seconds. I'm praying that nobody said they emailed it. Allahu Akbar. Two people said they emailed it. I would like to see what two people said that so I could send them a book so they can realize that emails never existed during that time, but that's okay. MashaAllah, still very tight. Queen Iman, head of the pack, 200 points ahead. MashaAllah. What happened? What eventually happened to the treaty? It was burnt, someone tore it up, a dog ate it, or ants ate it. Ten seconds. 3 seconds. Yes, ants ended up eating the treaty. Top 5 remains. MashaAllah, very close competition. How long did the boycott last? Was it 10 years, 3 months, 1 year, or 3 years? Good job. Next question, slider question, double points. And the question is, were you paying attention? How many years did the boycott last? That's okay, Fatima. She's just trying to pull your hijab, if you know what I mean. Giving you a hard time. 3 seconds. Everybody should get this right. I asked this question 3 times in this Kahoot. Yes, 3 times I asked the same question. I'm trying to make sure you don't forget this. Their boycott lasted 3 years. That is, subhanAllah, very tough situation the Prophet ﷺ lived through. Very good. Majority did get it right. I guess I'll be happy with that. All right, final question. I love these questions. You probably know what's coming next. It's double points. What do you see? There's going to be a picture that shows. What do you see? I see the answers coming in as the picture slowly showing itself. Is it celery? Look like. Is it a blueberry? I hope you don't think that's a blueberry. Or is it a spider or an ant? Oh, I saw you, Umar. You were close, subhanAllah. You did good, though. You did good. Yes, that was an ant. Oh, well, you guys tested with that one. Let's see the leaderboard. In third place, congratulations to. Can you see it? My screen is so slow. Neema, mashallah, very good. And then Oais, and first place, Queen Iman. Iman, is that you here?
Yeah.
Very good. Fourth was who? My. Very good. All right. Let me. We're going to Iman Bashir one, or was it Iman Khan? Allahu Akbar. All right, don't go anywhere. We're going to do one last thing, and then I'm going to dismiss everybody. This is where you can win a gift card. Nimuna, how was that? Was that fun?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, now what I'm going to do is, if you thought that was fun, yeah, I know, 50%. That I know always. I was proud, bro. You did great. Yeah, they say the teacher should never share the screen, but that's okay. We're all friends. All right, let me just
Practice makes perfect.
Play again.
You know you're allowed to take notes.
Yeah, but I don't have my notepad right now.
Next time, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Next weekend.
one second here, okay? I'm trying to download the download the part. Did I do that already? All right. Okay, just 1 second. My computer is definitely slowing down. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'll let you say something. Let me just do the spin the wheel, and then we'll carry on. Well, I have I have like 80 cameras on. I'm sharing my screen. I have my camera on. A lot of moving parts behind the scenes, you know. All right, but good thing is I have the name, so that wasn't too bad. All right. So this is the fun part where we'll spin the wheel. And just as a reminder, if it ends up selecting your name, you need to email me what do I need again? Your email address. And then I will send you a gift card via email. Okay? You guys good? You guys ready? Bismillah. If I'm gonna do a new rule. If you won before, I'm gonna let you win again. But we will spin it again until somebody never won ends up winning. Can't get better than that. Okay? And I have to just make sure your name is not there twice. So here we go. You guys ready? Bismillah. Thumbs up. Omar. Yeah. Habibi. What's up? What's up, Omar? You want to check if your name's there?
My name's in there twice.
It's okay. If it is, then I have to. All right. So here's Iman J.
Yeah, I already won before, buddy.
Pink Chicken. I think if Pink Chicken won, they wouldn't get it. I don't know who's Pink Chicken.
Pink Chicken is good. I'm just joking.
Really? That's like I mean, all right, Senna's in there, Mariam. All right. I can't go through the whole list, but if you want, I'm gonna have to check your name. Here we go. Bismillah. Today's winner belongs to Allah. Man. It's been a while away. So you got like second place and you won a Kahoot. And you won a gift card. So Oasis, you know the rules, right? Where's my chat? You know the rules, right? All right, buddy. I'll expect a message from you or your parents. Do send it to me, inshallah. I really sincerely appreciate all your time and dedication. I know we went like an hour and a half. I'll tell you a secret. I could probably go for another hour or two. This to me is, I love, I enjoy. I could be here for, I wouldn't say forever. That's impossible. But I could continue on, inshallah. Okay? But may Allah bless you all, and I hope you have an enjoyable, halal, fun weekend. Please do listen to your parents, as we kind of mentioned today. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك والسلام عليكم ورحمة